So today I want to talk about the big bad beast, which is social media. Um, First of all, I want to start by saying I'm going to be speaking about TikTok and Instagram and partially YouTube. I don't use Twitter. I know it's very political. I've been on there once or twice. I tried to get into it and start using it and tweet, but there's just so much hatred on the app, and there's so much hatred for Muslims, and just attacking them constantly. And there's a lot of Rule 34, which is essentially disgusting images which nobody should be looking at, even if it is from an artist. So those are the three social media that I want to speak about today. The first one is TikTok. So one thing that I've learned about with TikTok is that it is used for, and I've spoken about this before, your locality. When you make a video, it pushes it out to the people in your circle first, and then the people in your borough, and then the people in your town, and then your city, etc., etc. So it's very rare that you'll find some and you'll connect with somebody overseas unless your video's essentially gone viral. Now, what do I want to take from that? I want to use that as a reason for me not to be using TikTok, and that's not even coming onto the main part. Um, so the reason that I'm trying to say is that I want my video to be be shown to everyone, um, and I've had that in my heart. I don't mind my friends, my family seeing it because I've made that declaration to myself that whatever I do, um, if I know it's good, then I have to be confident in it, and I have to have that self confidence because the first people who will criticize me will be my family. Um, so yeah, having that in my head, I'm gonna keep going and keep pushing. But coming back to TikTok, I've spoken about the region. Now, what I want to say is, what is the actual content on TikTok? It's essentially 1 minute farming. It's just farming a video for 1 minute to get and then you get as many views as possible, and then you get paid out. And this essentially turned into a yapping app. Now, everyone on the app is just talking rubbish to try and hold your attention for that 1 minute. Now, what's the difference between that and YouTube and me speaking? I think I'm trying to add some value. I'm trying to make people see it for what it is. And to be honest, a lot of people they know that they're just wasting their time for 1 minute every scroll on TikTok. But I want you guys to have a self-reflection and look at yourself because I spend a lot of time on TikTok, and I've noticed that from myself that I spend a lot of time watching these 1 minute videos of maybe an issue that's going on in my locality, in my region, in London. Maybe a new speed limit camera was announced, a digital one that's messing up everything. But anyway, things like that. I think it is important to keep up to date, but at the same time, when they're just clip farming for 1 minute, it's not worth it. You can close the app, man. Which I try to do. Yeah, so that's what TikTok is. Now, Instagram, I think Instagram is really only used for reels, which is essentially shorts. And linking that to YouTube, I am not speaking about YouTube shorts at all. I'm not doing it today. That's for another video. That's for children, which I need to make a whole separate video for that. But anyway, Instagram reels. The main issue with Instagram reels is that there's so much nudity, and that's the main problem that I've faced. People say it's the algorithm, but that's not true because when you hit that search bar, the first thing that you're flooded with is women. Initially, that's what I was flooded with. Now, not so much because you try to tailor your algorithm, but initially, yeah, that's what it really is. And a lot of couple videos, I don't know, it could just be my algorithm, but that's why I end up seeing. But anyway, I don't think Instagram is too bad. I think politically, it's a bit tricky. I use it to post stories because I think it's definitely a good way to structure my learning and structure my teaching. Now, coming full circle, we're going finally to YouTube. I think YouTube is the best platform. Why? Because it lets you connect with creators around the world. Yes, it's had its problems in the past in terms of money, in terms of who really runs it. Where did it start from? Started from Silicon Valley. Who runs it? I'm not going to say the J word because I don't want to get shadow banned. But everyone knows it's an open secret. But anyway, I think YouTube does more good than bad. I think the fact that you can, first of all, you can search for what you want is really good. Because you know what you're looking for. You're looking for a tutorial on something, or you're looking to learn, or you're looking for your favorite creator. And most of the time, it's not goy slop. It's not useless. It's not there just to feed you and then move along. Most of the time, it is pretty informational, and it's all down to you on what you want to learn. So that's one reason why I think YouTube is really good and why I'm actually uploading on it. The second reason is that I want this to be my main platform. I don't want to stream. I absolutely hate streaming. I haven't even mentioned it. I think uh, everyone on YouTube tries to portray themselves in a way, and when you go into streaming, it's very hard to take that character of you from YouTube onto streaming, because with streaming you have to keep that intensity the whole way around, and there's like a top 1% of people who actually don't have that intensity, and I can't even name them on one hand because I don't watch Twitch. And also when you're streaming, you're just clip farming, so you're just trying to get the best clips and then make it go viral, and that is the endless circle. So what I'm trying to say is there's not a lot of people who are really trying to make informative content. I've seen a few people on TikTok, but I feel like they're just trying to act smart, and acting smart is a whole another video for another topic. I'll keep note of that. Um, but yeah, but yeah, those are just a brief overview of the three apps that I do use. I use all three of them. TikTok is just to stay updated on what's happening in my local area. This could be speed cameras or whatever's going on, to be honest. Instagram is literally just to structure my learning and to teach my friends and family a bit about what I've been learning about. And then YouTube, of course, this is where I'm doing my 30-day series. So I'm trying to upload a video every single day. So please stay tuned for the next video. I haven't figured it out, but it's going to be a banger. And give me some feedback, please. I'd love to know what you think. Thank you for watching the video.